Hey my friend, welcome back to a new video. Something deep within you is stirring an undeniable shift that you can feel, even if you can't yet name it. What is happening with this coming energy is a beginning of greater balance, greater harmony in your life. So, in one sense, we could say that it's a beginning of a very big breakthrough for many of us. And many of you are already experiencing these first glimpses of big manifestations or big breakthroughs. For some they are big, for some they are a bit smaller, but the point is that you notice them because those are the signs that you're doing the progress, you're making progress. I want to talk about 5 different energy themes that are present during this new moon solar eclipse, and they're all very transformative because firstly it's a new moon in Aries, and Aries is this first sign on a zodiac wheel. And in human development, the first sign represents the beginning phase of birth, like coming into this world. So symbolically, it's a symbol of beginning. It's a symbol of health. It's a symbol of strength. It's a fiery symbol. It comes in the element of fire, so it has a lot of charge in it, a lot of passion in it. And those are the energies that are coming with this eclipse. And because eclipses always bring the shadow side out, it means that a lot of transformation is happening, a lot of expression is happening. So you can balance the forces inside of you. And if you're listening to this right now, you may know that maybe certain thoughts just came up as I said these things, or certain images came up. Like, sometimes it's not about intellectual understanding of what this means, but just notice how intuition awakens something inside of you that may resonate with the message. So the first thing that is present right now with this energy is the energy of new beginnings. You're standing at the edge of something new. This is a moment of initiation, a fresh start, unlike any before. You may feel an unshakable urge to break free from the past, to step into the unknown with a greater sense of a courage. It's like no disbelief into yourself anymore, no procrastination anymore, no lack of faith anymore. It's just complete trust that you are ready. Even though the path isn't fully clear yet, your instincts and intuition are guiding you through this phase at this point. So just trust yourself. You already know what you need to do, and you already see signs how everything is evolving in a very right pace. So just do what you feel that is necessary. The second theme that is present with this energy is the call to embrace your true self that so many people may feel right now. There is no more room for masks, for playing small, for fitting into spaces that no longer hold you. This energy is stripping away the inauthentic, revealing the raw and untamed essence of who you are. It's time to own your truth, to stand in your power, and to stop waiting for permission to be fully yourself. It's a very powerful energy because once we embody more of it, that's when we recognize that everything is available to us in that space. You kind of become the observer of how your body responds to the patterns of the past, and you notice how you've been unconsciously, automatically doing something that's just not in resonance with you anymore. And because energy speaks in the language of resonance, now you know what doesn't resonate is outdated, or maybe you've outgrown it, or it's just not in your field anymore. It's a very powerful realization, because now you can choose from a deeper wisdom, and now you can move with greater balance, greater rhythm that doesn't require so much effort anymore, so much hard work anymore. Now you may notice that certain events just surprise you. Like, you decide to do something, you take action with it, you just begin working on it, and then events just unfold and you meet the right people and opportunities unfold and you take again some action with it, but then the universe meets you halfway. That's how life works when you are in rhythm with it, in coherency with it. Events start unfolding so naturally. And so many times when I talk with people who just have experienced these first breakthroughs, they're like, I can't believe what just happened. And I laugh because it's just beautiful. It's always beautiful to hear something like that. We all remember these first moments when we've started, going into this journey and experiencing these first synchronicities. And to those of you who maybe haven't experienced these things yet, don't feel bad. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just the thing that we all have our own time, right? And maybe look at these things as a possibility for you as well. And see where you could take action that you had maybe resistance before due to fear or anxiety or worry or disbelief. And just notice that these forces or these energies don't need to control you anymore. Just ask yourself if you would observe your body and notice that whatever you are afraid of, but you know that you want to do, how your life would be if you would start doing it. And you will see that there will come a new energy that will kind of pull you, and then just act with it. Sometimes we need to identify limiting beliefs because they feel like reality, they feel like truth, but they're just repeated stories we've heard from others. That's important to know at this point, because the energy of, this call to embrace your true self is sometimes a bit more challenging than it sounds, and we all experience it differently. Then the third energy is the fire of transformation, something that is very, very potent right now. Some things are falling away, not as punishment, but as preparation. Endings are making space for what's meant to come next. If something feels like it's slipping from your grasp, consider that it might be an invitation to let go, to surrender to a bigger plan unfolding in your favor. What seems like loss at this point may be the catalyst for your greatest growth. And I'm saying this right now because I'm just seeing it in so many people in your life. I'm wondering if that's happening to you as well, or if you're noticing that in people around you. Like, some people are having a very challenging time right now because so many things from the past are leaving them, and so much of this suppressed energy is manifesting. So sometimes it means, like, let's say you've been a part of a certain company where you've been a very valuable worker, and you've kind of outgrown this position and you've decided to change your job, and all people at that previous company that had some kind of respectful, loving relationship towards you, suddenly when you decided to go, they turned against you and they started maybe even doing some destructive things towards you, and you're completely surprised why these things happen. It's because sometimes people are nice to us, but deep inside they don't have the best intentions. And at some point, also this kind of truth must come out so the energy can be released. Don't pay too much attention to things like that. Just move on and know that don't take it personal, because it has nothing to do with you. It's just how the energy works. Like, if you're showing just the beautiful side of something, you need to understand that there's also the ugly side of it. There's always the ugly side of it. Like, even today when you're watching a painting may be beautiful, but there's when I'm cleaning brushes and sometimes I mess something up, it's the ugly part of it. And sometimes I'm all messed up due to work. Sometimes I get so exhausted due to work that my mind is messed up, and those are the things that are not seen in the painting. But it's the other side of anything, right? And when it comes to transformations and transitions in our lives, we also need to acknowledge that in order to move on to the next stage, accept the ugly part of the previous stage that sometimes comes up and then it gets released. Don't take it personal, so you stop repeating some old karma and manifesting the same maybe dynamics in a new cycle. Less you're attached to the expectations or ideas of others, more you live in your truth, in your authentic truth, and know that your worth, your sense of worth must come from within, from your own understanding of who you are and your own state of being. Don't attach your worth to the opinions of others or expectations from others. Just know who you are, and all these transitions will be less painful. The fourth theme is a shift in relationships. That's also something that I've been seeing so much these days. The energy now is demanding honesty, clarity, and alignment in your connections. You may feel drawn to certain people more deeply, while others seem to drift away. This is the universe rearranging your circle, ensuring that those who walk with you into the next chapter are meant to be there. Pay attention to who energizes you and who drains you. This is your compass. So maybe you've been noticing that if you can't be honest with people, if you can't be truthful with people, and if there's a lack of clarity with these certain people, you may be recognizing that your paths are kinda distancing. Like, you're being pulled to maybe new directions, new interests, new inspirations, new knowledge. New things are now interesting to you. And those people are maybe just staying where they are or just moving into a different direction. At some point you separate and know that it's okay. It's all a part of this process, even if it's with your family members. It's not about being arrogant or maybe egoistic, like I'm better because I'm evolving or I'm growing or I'm working on improvement or any of that. It's just knowing that, we are not meant to be together forever with some people. We are meant to grow in our own timing and evolve in our own timing, and sometimes our paths separate, and that's okay. So just notice, as I said, pay attention to who energizes you and who drains you, because this is your compass at this point. Your intuition will always tell you the truth, and if you just listen to the energy, how do you feel when you are with a certain specific person? You may notice that most of the time it's not even your energy, those are not even your emotions. How many times you experience that you feel completely fine, but then you meet someone and you're anxious. That anxiety is maybe not yours, but that other person's feelings. And then you meet someone else and you feel complete peace. You may notice that maybe you're not so socially anxious, maybe you're just in a wrong company. Because sometimes we don't recognize that rather than defining ourselves being anxious or stressed or whatever, we're just maybe more in tune with energy. We're more sensitive to energy. We're more intuitive. And therefore we just sense more. And when you surround yourself with right people, which doesn't happen overnight, you recognize that that's what you actually needed, right? And that's what we call alignment. That happens through intention and through acknowledgement of what was hidden inside of you. So you stop manifesting relationships you don't want to have in your life. Because if you look at people around you, those are all reflections of your inner state. And when you find certain people you maybe don't want to have around you anymore, just notice what arises inside of you when you're around them. Are you judging them? Are you envious around them? Are you angry around them? Are you stressed around them? And see how can you deal with these energies. Even if you just stop judging those who are maybe on lower energies and start understanding them, you've already learned a lesson from this kind of people. And you will notice that you will meet less and less of this kind of people. That's something I've experienced in my life. And I've actually focused more on the energy I want to experience more in my life, like kindness and honesty and truthfulness. So honestly, I can say these days I'm just surrounded with very kind, very honest, very passionate people. Most people in my life right now are people who are building something, who are working on a certain kind of a mission. So they inspire me and hopefully I inspire them. And that's something I've been maybe hoping in the past to meet this kind of people. So it's a lot of this energy work that it's the inner work we're talking about. And the fifth theme that is deeply present with this solar eclipse right now is the rise of purpose and passion. This is not a time for hesitation anymore, as I mentioned before. The energy is pushing you to act, to move toward what lights you up, to take risks that align with your soul's calling. Procrastination will feel heavier than ever because you are meant to step forward now. There is no perfect timing, as you know, only the decision to begin. So you may notice that at this time right now, you may have like pulse or just inspiration for instant moves. Like let's sell a house and move. Let's sell a car and move. Let's quit a job and move to the new one. Let's end this relationship or let's start this relationship. Or, this kind of instant moves. Even me and Maya right now, we're just selling our car, buying a new one. Like something it's a personal thing, but it's happening right now. It's just, it's interesting. Every time I look into the energies, I in tune with the energy, I notice my life is always a reflection of these universal influences. And I'm curious how many of you are maybe feeling these things and acting according to them. Because if you do, you are in alignment. And if you don't, see if there is some space for something that maybe deep inside intuitively you feel that it's time to begin. So know, my friend, that this is your moment. The energy is shifting, and so are you. The version of yourself that has been waiting to emerge is ready. The question is only, are you? Would you like to enter into a new life of yours? Know that that life already exists. Let go of who you don't want to be anymore. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting as well, the full moon magic. To anyone who would like to get a print of it, you can go into AttractPassion.com and type in the search full moon magic. It's a painting I've created, I think in 2022 or 21, I'm not sure. And it's a very playful one, has a very deep message and some kind of a mystical energy to it that makes you daydream, and also it inspires you to play more in your life, to be more playful, to follow the things that raise your energy and put you into this state where you are creative and you just know that you're supported by life. So yeah, it's a very beautiful one. And also big thanks to everyone for joining our Patreon community for more exclusive content and guided meditations. I have also meditations for new moons and full moons, which is something you can start doing during this time, and it will help you to let go of some stored energy, especially the new moon meditation. So check it out, and till next time, one love.